Okay, so welcome to my battle platform tutorial for Time of Defiance. I'm Daniel. I'm in control of the Crimson Felines Empire. You might have heard of me. I also came under Necroginian for the past 6 years. So this is our battle platform. You can see it's already a little damaged, but we'll get around to that. I'm going to first go over the basic functions. When you first get a battle platform from the 8th house, you'll obviously get the battle platform deployment, which takes a few minutes, 20 tons of metal and wood to deploy. Once it's deployed, you get a little something like this. Now, when it's fully configured correctly, you can get quite a few different customizations here. As you can see, this covers most of the components. You've got missile defense lasers, which you might have seen on the turrets, Q communicators, silos, stone processors, the mining facilities. Of course, you've got your weapons as well, which on these ones we use mid-range scanners due to their high effectiveness. Main weapons on a battle platform are the torpedo launcher and what's not displayed here, the fighter bay, which is actually very expensive to run. So let's go back to our battle platform. So here's one that I've built. As you can see, it's configured with torpedo launchers. Just see how that handles. When it's configured correctly, you can, there we go. As you can see, take out that little outpost. There you go. First thing you must know is battle platforms are not purely for offensive reasons. The torpedoes in large numbers may be a little good. However, if we go back to my previous one, where is it? This one, you can see it's got damage. This one used to have a full array of facilities, and I sent it against 2 artilleries. As you can see, it did take a bit of damage and lose all of its components. So let's go over the weapon systems first. What you need to construct, well, you need at least 1 targeting unit. This includes the standard BP targeting unit, which I think only has a range of 1 kilometer, and other than tactical settings you can't set anything else. Mid-range scanner is perhaps your best bet. It has a 2 kilometer range and can connect to 2 devices, unlike the original BP targeting unit, which can only connect to 1. So other than that, yeah, it is a decent weapon, which is why many people use it mostly in the game. The advanced targeting unit is pretty decent because despite having a 1.5 kilometer range, it can still connect to 2 units, I believe, and also you can set it to target a specific object. For example, you put it on and you can select it to target only artillery units, like I probably should have on this one. Nope. Then you got the 2 weapons. You got your BP torpedo launcher and your BP fighter bay. Both, of course, you can see the fighter bay is more expensive, and it's even more expensive because it has to construct fighters, whereas the torpedo launcher doesn't. Also, the fighters can get a lot of attention, and missiles don't self-destruct over a certain range unless their target is lost. So even if you use fighters, you can get some stray missiles coming straight back towards your battle platforms. Anyway, we're going to start with building mid-range scanner and 2 torpedo launchers. So I guess we'll get back to that shortly.